So if you're planning a trip to Barcelona, make sure you watch this video first. I've lived here for 18 months and I'm going to give you the inside scoop on the city if you're either planning to visit or maybe even want to live here long term. So firstly, some really obvious things. If you come May to September, well, May to August, you're getting heat, real heat. It's like high 20s to low 30s all through that time. So you've got to be into the heat. You're also getting tourists. You're getting traffic for sure. So again, you need to have the will to sort of be up for that. And as I speak to you now, it's busy here today as I popped in. And I'm right on Rambla Catalunya. Beautiful street to walk down, but personally I prefer it in the off season. And what is the off season? Well, you're probably talking March, April, October, September for still good weather, but slightly less busy, because Barcelona, even though there's a great metro, you want to be up on the streets walking, experiencing it. It's a beautiful, beautiful city. The sun, annoyingly, is right across my face here. Hopefully that disappears now. Yeah, you want to be walking the city, enjoying it, seeing the beautiful architecture, the Gaudi structures, Park Güell, all that kind of stuff. Now, another thing to discuss and think about is where you base yourself. So it's kind of on a hill, Barcelona, and at the top of the hill you've got sort of Park Güell, Montjuïc or Juice, sorry, butchering the pronunciation, I'm learning. Nail me in the comments on that by all means. And the views are incredible, so make sure you give yourself an opportunity to check them out. But also, if you're not a walker, maybe you want to base yourself closer to the centre, Passeig de Gràcia, Plaça Catalunya, but understand that's like the Leicester Square if you're a UK person, or Times Square of Barcelona. So you are in the thick of it if you're based around there. Personally, I would go slightly further north to Gràcia or Sarrià, and then you've got actual residential neighbourhoods, but still nice, still upmarket, still enjoyable, and you've got a metro to shoot straight into town. Get off the beaten track a little bit, guys. Instead of hanging around these central locations, go into a place like El Born instead of the Gothic Quarter. Go up to Diagonal and walk down that street instead of Passeig de Gràcia. You can still do that. They are the tourist spots, but nice to get off there. There's some nice boutique shops. There's like vermouth type tapas and pincho bars up in Gràcia to check out. So you will experience a more real Barcelona. Another option you've got in terms of where you want to stay is to stay by the beach. Now, Barceloneta, it's the famous beach with the iconic W Hotel and the curved beach. You see it on Google Barcelona Beach, you will see it. It's nice, but again, super, super crowded. Personally, I would go south of the airport to Castelldefels, to Sitges. You're still on the train line, but understand that you're not right in the thick of it. So if you just want 48 hours in Barcelona, then you need to be more central. If you've been here before and you want something different, get out of that city location. Now, food. You have got some of the world's best cuisine right here on your doorstep in Barcelona. Believe anyway, the #1 restaurant, I'm gonna butcher this, but Disfrutas or something like that. Comment below with what it actually is. It is the #1 restaurant in the world right now, I believe. I don't know how they come up with that. They obviously have. But you are in culinary heaven here. But again, you want to get off the beaten track and get away from the Burger Kings, get away from the McDonald's, go to some tapas bars that are out of town, steak restaurants, again off the beaten track. So down at the top end of Rambla de Catalunya, there's 2 or 3 restaurants there that I go to quite a bit. I'll drop them in the description below so you can check them out. And there is some world-class steak, world-class seafood, and you do not have to pay big money for it at all. You will though if you stay in that central location. And so yeah, my advice is get out of that. I mean, look, Barcelona's got it all. You've got your luxury shops, you've got your Louis Vuittons if you're into that. But honestly, if you go Rambla Catalunya instead of Passage de Gracia, you're going to get different boutiques, you're going to get local boutiques. The area of Example, again, poor pronunciation, sorry, has so many little hidden gems that you can enjoy. Give yourself the time to go and explore. That really is my number one tip for this city. And if you're a local, if you live here, comment below with places you'd recommend for people to visit. And if you have had a great time here, share your highlights, share that with the community, and make sure if you're a Spain fan, sorry, I'm just trying to not run over here. If you're a Spain fan, if you like learning about Spain, life in Spain, maybe even want to live or move to Spain, then subscribe to the channel and I'll share lots more with you. I love Barcelona, but like London, it's more of a kind of dip in, dip out scenario for me. I'll see you on the next video.